So be comfortable yourself and relax your body and keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, you can mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dharma practitioners, before we start our practice, we take few minutes to be very clear with the technique we're going to practice. So when it comes to meditation, meditation itself doesn't mean you just get out of everything and you close your eyes and stay doing nothing. Meditation is a method you develop your mind to the highest level. For that, you need more energy than any other physical work. When it comes to the physical world, material world, you can see there are many help you can get out of things to done your work. And that's why people are able to build this material world so strong around us. Huge buildings and major construction events, road systems, transport systems. This all came out of help of something else. But when it comes to mind, there is no way that you can get help out of something. And people try in different ways, and there are many pharmaceutical products nowadays that you can see and trying to develop the mental health. But when it comes to awareness, you can develop the awareness by only practicing awareness. There is no any other way. So then the meditation is a method. You develop that awareness in you. Cultivate the awareness in you. And once you develop that awareness, that it will help you to recognize things as it is in the very first level, and then in the deeper level with the vipassana or the analytical method, you can see how things come to be as they are. Because with the perception, whatever we experience with our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, that experience build up a solid mental formations inside us with names or the forms. But the reality is that whatever the names and the forms, itself changing, but once it come Once it become a part of memory, maybe it's going to be solid there. So through the analytical meditation, you can recognize this change. And once you experience that change, then naturally, these names and forms govern in our head. Little by little, going to leave it, going to disappear from it. And your mind become free itself. So when you practice meditation, once you settle down with your primary mental object, maybe there are ideas come to you, thoughts come to you. So when that thoughts come, look, rather than trying to resist it, rather than try to push that thoughts away, look into that thoughts and see, is that thought related to name or form? Or if it is related to name or form, maybe mostly it is regarding somebody or something. Then get out of it. It is not valid anymore for you. Because in this very moment, right now, right here, you're practicing meditation, your main purpose is bring attention towards the sensation of inhalation and exhalation. So you keep focus to that. If thoughts come, then you see that thoughts regarding what? And if that thoughts is regarding somebody or something, get out of it. Don't go with it. And then in the very basic level, you can, if it is difficult for you to get into the sensation of inhalation, exhalation, at least try to bring the attention to your posture, your body, the way you hold the posture, and observe head to toes, because your mind in the body in the moment, not somewhere with somebody. And observe the sensation or the feelings in your body. The feelings has a deeper connection to your mind. Very easily you can see it. It is better, rather than reflect on somebody or something, you see, recognize your own feelings. Another thing is, as I mentioned, you see the thoughts. You see the thoughts, you don't go with it. But if it is not related to the moment of practice, you get out of it. Again and again, again and again. When you trying to do this, you will see it not happening. Always thoughts come, thoughts happening. And when it happen like that way, don't look into it with the idea of my mind so disturbed, my meditation doesn't work like that way, because it is not your mind. If it is your mind, how the thoughts happening itself? If it is your mind, why it not going to listen to you? So when these thoughts come to you itself, you have to understand there is a reason inside that. That thoughts come as a result of sanskar, mental formations, or the memory we hold with the desires. It is not, when it comes to the memory, it is not in one place that you already collected and secure, or you collected and place in one thing. It is not the memory is, though the sanskar is not kind of like you put it, this all the past experience into a storage. No, your whole body is the storage. It is not a one part of your body. Your whole body happen as a part of the result of sanskara. So then in the very first level, when the thoughts happening to you, and just see, it is happening within your body. That is the limit, not beyond the body. Out of this body, this entire universe happen its own way. But in the body, these thoughts happening again and again, again and again, following the collective nature already you build in you. Another thing is what you experience when you close your eyes, as thought, what you experience has a huge history from childhood to now. Whatever you used to keep doing, that things brought this result today who you are. And you went through many causes and conditions during this time period, from birth to now. Just imagine. Every day you went through many situations, environment. And you used to do many kind of bodily, verbally, and mentally actions. And you used to accumulate a lot of perception through your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. This whole result is today your mind. So get out of it or settle down with it, or developing solid awareness is difficult because this memory, the build-up inside us is so strong. But still, if you have the clear understanding and the effort with the connection to your primary mental object, your own inhalation, exhalation, and then you will see that everything slowly going to settle down. So then why these thoughts pop up and boil and come out from us like a volcano? It's because of the deeply that we have the desire inside. Where the desire, all over your body you have the desire. Your sanskara, mental formations, all over your body you have the desires. So in the very first level, that's why the posture is very important. So once you settle down with the posture, your mind, in a certain level, your mind become free from your body. Anymore, it's not going to go with the body, it's not going to respond to the body. And then once the mind become free from the body, it become more clear, sharp. With that sharpness, you can see how this body happening itself. And according to the cause and effect, and according to the necessary conditions and environment in this very moment. And once you know that, you're not going to struggle with it. You become more surrendered to it. You allow it to happen that way rather than interfering. Another thing is that whatever thoughts come, now you know it happened as a result of environment and the cause and conditions. So then you not interfere with the thoughts also. So now your body, your thoughts, the both separate. Then what is this consciousness? The consciousness or the awareness, and some teachings, it says it is completely different energy from the body and the mind. And it's completely connected to the universe. But when it comes to the Buddha's teaching, the consciousness is a very result of your mind and body and the environment. Even though you don't see in the beginning that connection, that what you can experience, what you can see through your mind itself, a result of your own thoughts and your own body. So your consciousness is not separate from the body, not separate from the mind. So then once you come to understand how the body change it and how the body behave itself with the cause and conditions, how the thoughts come and goes with the cause and conditions, in that level, you can understand how the consciousness also change moment by moment, moment by moment, responding to your bodily and mentally change. So that is where even you're not going to settle down with the tranquility state. And that is where you come to the complete recognition of impermanent. That is where you're going to completely understand unsatisfactory nature. That is where you completely experience selflessness. So otherwise, just if you hold it as an idea, then it becomes part of your mind. So then don't allow your experience to become part of your idea or thoughts. If you don't go with the thoughts or the ideas, that is where you can connect to the experience. So then our purpose in the very first level, come to the connection with the primary mental object and go beyond the thoughts and experience this awareness directly as it is. So then when you practice yourself, be careful about the body. It is 50% very important, your physical posture and the physical condition. And before the Buddha, the many yogis or there were many ascetic practice, yogic practice, believing it is 100% mind. But the Buddha is the one who understood in the very first level, this is not 100% mind. That's why after 6 years, with very difficult yogic practice, he get out of it and start to go and eat and have the bath and clean his body. And with that comfort, the physical comfort, he sat under the tree. And even during the Buddha's time, whoever come to the Buddha, and the before Buddha get into any kind of teachings, the one of the major important thing that he used to do, if the person hungry, the Buddha offered the food, gave the food. And if there is any other unnecessary, if there is the necessary facilities need to provide, like if need the rest or need to sleep, so like that, Buddha allow that person to have that first. So that's been deeply that it's physical connection also, environmental connection also we need to develop our understanding. So the right time, right place, right environment, this everything help for understanding. So ourselves the same, when we go through this whole journey in our life, the whatever the environment or the situations, that everything brought us certain kind of experience and we hold it to that. So then when you come to meditation, remember the posture itself can bring certain kind of understanding to yourself. And so develop it very comfortably. And at the same time, you have to remember the physical body play a huge role in this enlightenment path. So don't neglect yourself. Take care of your body and take care of yourself properly and be healthy. If you really want to get into the right mindset, before you get into the right mindset, get into the right physical comfort, and from there you will reach to that. So that is one thing. Once you settle down with the posture, and then little by little settle down with the primary mental object. Don't jump in the very first level to the 100%. Little by little. If your thoughts come, as I mentioned from the beginning, if it is related to somebody or something, get out of it. Don't put any attention to that. In the beginning, you start with putting attention to the body or the feelings or the mind, and then stay with the primary mental object. And in a certain level, maybe you disconnect from the primary mental object also, and you just come to the entire, the feeling, the whole process itself, not kind of like a separation. You just feel itself, your whole body as one. So that is a moment that you come to a point. You're not caught up in feelings anymore. Your mind get out of the feelings. And that is where you get into the being. As example, you become a human being. You are a human when you caught up in feelings. You are become a human being once you get out of the feelings. Because the feelings bring the conditions. People hold us to this conventional, ordinary life. And that is where we become humans. But when it comes to human being, there is something more beyond that. This human feelings. You are not anymore responding to this conventional level of desires. So in the very first level, you understand that you are a human, but beyond that, there is a human being. So the human being is the body, mind, total awareness, total connection. Once you become a human being, you are complete in this very moment, right now, right here. That completion will take you to the next level. So becoming a human, so without becoming a human being, how you can experience something else beyond this human world? So that's why in the very first level, see this body very clearly and experience that what you go through in the moment. And to get into that experience, you have to get out of the past experience or the future projection. And then that is where you come to the moment of right now, right here, the very present moment of experience and the feelings. And then slowly you drop that feelings also. Then you completely become one, in another way called the oneness or the satori, kevalya, or the samadhi, or the chitta bhavana. So you come to the point completion. in this whole process. And from there, you recognize that entire process also, moment by moment change, impermanent. And there is no place to settle down and hold it to anything. And there is nothing that you can claim as satisfaction. And then you recognizing it happened according to the cause and effect and moment by moment change, selflessness. Once you have that understanding, your mind able to gain something which you can't find through perception. So that is where we keep going. So let's get into practice a little bit. So settle down yourself and keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say Supatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me, may all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, deeply and gently breathe out 3 times, please. And slowly settle down with the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars, reminding yourself like this with clear intention mentally. Repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward, visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward, and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha, and at the same time, by the power of this all meritorious activities, may all of us get out of the sickness or the disease and the aging and the death. And finally, may all of us attain supreme bliss of liberation or the Nibbana. Also, may all of your guardian angels will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata cha ammihi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya imaya dhamma nudhamma patipattiya buddhang pujemi dhammang pujemi sanghang pujemi attaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadi maranam ha paribhunjisami Idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vangotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.